Hello, my darling. Thank you so much for purchasing with Medium Emary, and today we are going to give you a tarot card reading. I really hope you can hear me. I'm trying to get as close as I can to the computer. Alright, so I do have here a rose quartz to represent the strong feminine healing power that a uh, feminine energy can have. It's a very healing stone of forgiveness and love. And a lot of these questions you have is focused on love, so we are going to stick with this, hun, okay? And I do have some sage here. Just sage the reading space for your questions. And I'm going to let that out now because I think it's a little bit too much already. Oof. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick little prayer. I do have your questions here. Your name and info will be confidential. So let me do a quick prayer to tune into your energy, and then I will start from there. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. I ask spirit guides and angels of the person I am reading for to step forth to reveal to her now what she needs to know in this present time. I ask spirit guides and minds to help me interpret the information to her in the best of my ability, and that the information that comes through may come through as accurate, specific, and detailed as possible. I am now open to receive. I will only receive information from God's purest intention, God's white light. Thank you. Amen. Alright, so I am going to shuffle your cards now, hon. Alright, as I started basically tuning into your energy, the first thing I started hearing was don't, I feel again this is something you're constantly doing that I'm feeling spirit saying to please be careful with. I do feel like you get confused a lot, you avoid signs and don't pay attention to signs. I do feel like spirit, your guides, and a lot of your angels have been sending you signs, reassuring signs. Either they've been too subtle or too not as noticeable, because I do feel like you've been very confused and you haven't noticed these signs. I do feel like they are telling me we have been showing you the signs. We've been showing you the signs. So either in dreams or in your everyday, day-to-day life. So let me look here over your questions as I shuffle. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, hun, to see what is going on now in your life. And then I will go through the questions. I'm also feeling a lot of good things are going to happen very soon in your love life. So I do feel like good things in your love life will happen soon. They're kind of telling me to just wait, have more patience, hold on just a little longer, hold on just a little longer. Alright, so okay, so let's start with that. Alright. Alright, so here we go. So right now I do see like there is a lot happening where either you feel like, let's just put it here, you can't see it very well. I'll just say it if it seems too bright and you can't see the cards very well, hon. I do feel like lately you feel like your world itself, success itself has been very hard for you to reach. Either you feel like the world success, your goal, everything that you've been feeling like you were going to achieve, all this achievement, success in general, you feel like it's been in your hands and you just don't know what to do with it. You don't know what to do with it, or you don't know how to come about it, because I do see here the world, and the world represents success. So if it's not like success in the sense of uh, reversed wise, it just means you don't know how to come about to it. This is a main big goal you have: success in your work, success in relationships, success in anything, and you have not, I feel like you haven't reached that point yet, and you've been wanting to reach that point. So since it's reversed, it just represents a success that hasn't followed through to the point that you thought it would, and you've been wanting this goal, this success to happen. Okay? I do see a sense of disorganization. So either if with your work, or deciding what kind of job you want, or deciding the kind of foundations or routines you want in your life, I do see lack of organization, and organization is needed for this to be achieved, hon, okay? I also do see here you have the Ace of Wands. Okay, for me, it represents whatever job or new thing that's coming your way, to embrace it, go for it, don't put it on the back burner. I'm hearing there is this new opportunity, and this wand represents this new opportunity that they want you to embrace. Okay, embrace this gift, this talent that you have, and don't just put it on the back burner. Don't just like save it for later. Don't know which job this is exactly, but it is saying to take this new opportunity, hon. Okay? I am also seeing here you can be this outgoing um, woman. If you can be, you just have to allow it to happen with yourself. I do feel like there's this way that you see yourself, and there's this other way that other people see you, and you don't always seem the way that you always want to be. It always doesn't come out the way people see you. So it's like you battle between these two versions of yourself that eventually you want to just become one with. You want to be that one version instead of having two different versions of yourself, hon. I feel at some point, once you start knowing who you are and start really following your inner true desires, and following your inner truth, there won't be that need to unsubconsciously have these two versions of yourself and be different people uh, to be different versions with different people, if that makes any sense, okay? Because I do feel some form of two different versions of yourself that has been very difficult for you to deal with, and you do it, I don't feel like you do it on purpose. I feel like it just happens. You'll act one way when you're with yourself, when you're home, and then you'll act a different way with people. Um, it's like you don't know who you are completely. Okay, hon? I also feel like this card here, the Six of Cups, represents for me soul connection, soulmate. So a lot of the people that have entered your life now, friends, new relationships, they're all soul connection and soulmates, hon. I do feel like, in the sense of either you've lived past lives with them, you've experienced many lives with them, and that's why you may have this familiar energy and familiar connection with them. Okay? I also see again, I feel like in the last reading or a recent reading I did with you, there's a loss again, a loss of a very difficult, impacted relationship, the loss of a job, the loss of a concept or an idea. And I feel like it very much impacted you to the point where it's still something you hold on to and you don't realize, but you have not fully let go of, hon. Okay? I do see this card here. This represents, when it's upwards, it represents being ready and ready to go for a project, up and ready for anything. Since it is reversed, I do not feel like you've been up and ready for things. I feel like you've lacked lack this energy because you're confused and you're not sure how to come about being up and ready for the situations that are happening in your life, because I feel like you're not sure. It's kind of, you're at a crossroads and you don't know where to go from here. You don't know where to start. You don't know how to, I don't know if the word is push yourself, but be up and ready for these things because you don't know exactly what to do. Now, as I see temperance, temperance for me represents patience, having patience and finding now your meaning and your inner purpose now, hun, because that seems, as I'm looking at the cards, this is something that is mainly on your mind, your purpose and inner meaning. And know with patience, this inner meaning and this inner purpose will reveal itself more to you. So now I'm going to go over your questions as I've read your Celtic cross. One of the guys who I was having sexual relationship plus friendship, and he loves me and always thought we would be the perfect couple together, but I have not challenged him to become that. Okay. He now has a, okay, is that, I do not feel like, okay. In regards to this person that you're friends with and you've had sexual relationships, I don't see you ever being in a relationship with him. And being completely honest, I do not see you being in a relationship with him, hun. I feel like he is playing games with you and he doesn't do it on purpose. It's just, I don't feel like he either sees you for, since you had sexual relationships with him, you guys were friends, I feel like he doesn't see you as an actual partner, like a serious partner, like a partner, like a life partner, or like an actual partner, because I feel like he knows you too much, and I feel like I don't feel like he is capable of taking you that seriously, because you guys have kind of passed those boundaries. It's not like an actual, I don't feel like to him he can make it an actual relationship because of everything you guys have gone through, and it's kind of, the word I'm picking up is you guys have passed those boundaries already. So I feel like that's how he feels. And I do feel like he loves you in his own way, but not the way of like an actual wife, the mother of his children, an actual partner. I don't feel like that. I feel like he loves you in his ways, but I feel like it's just been past the boundaries. I don't see you guys getting in a relationship, and I do see him getting further with this person. So I don't know about marriage, but I do see them staying together for some time. I'm not sure how long, but I do see them staying together for some time. I'm not going to say marriage because I'm not sure on that. I do see them staying a little while together, though. I do see him staying a little while with her. I don't know if it's going to be a long-term relationship because I do feel like she's not completely compatible with him, but I do feel like it will be at least a season, or they will experience some time together. Okay, that's what I'm picking up for number one. I do feel like he does play games and he has mixed emotions for you and mixed emotions in general about you both. So don't take any of the things he says seriously, even when he is tipsy, because I don't feel like it's 100% true. I feel like he loves you in his own way, but not to that point. I don't see you guys getting in a relationship like that. So I wouldn't pay attention to those things that he says, because if he even says it, I don't feel like he'll be fully committed to it anyways. He'll either chicken out, flake, or change his mind. Alright, hun? Second question. The married guy invited me for a drink. We're becoming close friends now. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. I told you that from the beginning, and I told you that it will become a sexual relationship, and it's all up to you. You have the ball in your court. So if you say yes to it, if you like go with the flow and uh, allow it to just unravel and unfold, he's gonna go through with it. So I do see you guys having a sexual relationship. It's up to you to follow through with it, but I do see you guys having a sexual relationship. I just want you to be careful, because I think I told you this back then. Your emotions will get involved, and I feel like you will fancy him and be more into him than he will be into you. And I feel like you will be into him on an emotional level as well. So please be careful. Yes, I feel like he's very charming and charismatic in the sense like he'll, um, he'll, uh, what is the word, pamper if he can, and he'll buy things, and he'll like just use money as a way to pamper and things like that. So he's thoughtful in that sense, but he uses that as a way to seduce or to make women attracted to him, if anything. And words, he's very a sweet talker, so that's how I feel about that, hon, okay? I'm going to move on. Let me see here. Alright, so in regards to 1 and 2, number 2, like I said, I do see sexual relationship happening, and it's something that it's on your court. So if you go following through with it, it will happen, hon, okay? In regards to, I'm going to pull out 3 cards for anything new coming your way. Alright, hon? I do see a strong transition happening, so either move, a new job, I see some new environment, some new surroundings around you. So either you're going to have a new job, move, or something where it's going to be new, familiar, not familiar, new, and a different surroundings, a different environment. I keep on picking that up. Alright, hon? I'm going to pull out 3 more cards for what's new coming your way. Again, I did say in the beginning, you are, I'm not saying you're like, you get thrown off course, but I do feel like you need to pay attention to the signs, because, I do feel like you can be thrown off course. I know I contradicted myself, but that's what's coming through. You have to be careful, because you can be thrown off course sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I do feel like Spirit wants to say you have a lot of power in the sense of what's going to come your way. Again, I do feel transition, and I do feel that you've gone through a lot, battles and trials, but a lot of the things that you're trying to fight against and go against, and unfortunately, I do feel like there won't be a lot of victory in it. So for me, relationship-wise, I feel like you go after things that are like against your fate, which is funny because I forgot to show you, I do have this card here that represents the Wheel of Fortune, which for me represents fate, represents things that are destined. And again, a lot of the things that have fallen into your life, that has taken place in your life, is definitely destined, fated things. So it's more of like, I feel like Spirit in this message, in this whole message here, I feel like they're wanting you to be patient. Like, be patient right now. There's something that you're wanting an outcome for. There's something that you're just wanting to happen, like now. And I'm feeling Spirit saying that everything can't always be now. You have to be patient with this, and kind of do things for yourself, enjoy yourself, and do what you love. But I do see this transition, so new things are coming your way. I do see a transition, like a move. I don't know if you're going to move in with someone and live with somebody, or like, I feel like a transition, because I'm seeing right now, as I'm like tuning into your energy, I'm seeing like in my third eye right now, I'm seeing like an actual home, like an actual, like, I don't know if you're going to be sleeping over or living with somebody. I don't know if you're going to move in and live with somebody or something, or you're going to like move or get a job where there's like a different surrounding, because I'm seeing a different surroundings. I'm seeing a different environment for you. Something that you're not used to, something that you're not aware of the surroundings before. This is not some place that you've been to a lot before. I don't think so. I'm just thinking that this is just a new place, a new environment and surroundings for you, hon. okay? Because I am seeing this. I am picking up you at some point sleeping over somebody's house a lot or moving in. I don't know who this could be with. I don't know if it's with two of the guys that you asked about, but I'm just repeating what I'm feeling spiritually right now. I am picking up you're gonna eventually sleep over someone's house a lot or be at their house a lot. So if this is not with the first one, this is probably gonna be with the second guy. So you have to be careful on this. I don't know if it's gonna be with him or another guy, but just keep in mind the sleeping over things. I'm seeing you or him, something with sleeping over or somebody being at somebody's house a lot. But I do see a different surroundings, okay? Like something new that's going to take place. I just want you to be careful, hon, because a lot of this has to do with karma. And I want you to be careful with karma, especially since he's married. Please be careful, hon, because I'm not saying karma is a bitch, because karma is a bitch. But do good things. Do good things. I can't tell you what to do because everything is always part of someone's expansion. Remember, karma exists. And I do feel like he's crossed your path for a reason. And maybe that reason you're going to find out. But be careful, hon. Be extremely careful. And don't confuse yourself in regards to, one's ego or how he looks physically. Just be careful, hon, okay? I just want to say also, I do see money coming in. I do see more money coming in. So if you've been waiting for this money to come in, if you have been waiting for like this more amount to come in, but it's going to come in, I do see money flowing in the next couple of months. Money that you've been waiting for that's going to um, fix your balance, your account, or whatever, your balance again, or help you save again, or help you save once more again. Because I do feel like that's been difficult for you. So I do see money flowing in and money coming in. And let me see here. I want you to remember the month of August and September. August and September. Those are very significant months for you that a lot's going to happen or something's going to happen. Either a change or something significant is going to happen to you in August or September. I don't know what that significant event that's going to occur, but your guides are telling me something about August and September. I think September mostly, if anything, but something about that time range. So keep that in mind, hun. Okay? So I'm going to leave you with that. I very much hope you enjoyed this card reading. I felt a lot came through for you, actually. I just want you to be careful, and I want you to not fight against your fate and destiny, and to have patience with things, okay? And don't confuse yourself. I do feel like you can confuse yourself and throw yourself off track. I'm not saying there's always a right track for everyone, but like sometimes when you're ready on this track and you're ready going through with it, stay fully committed to it and don't throw yourself off because of unsettled thoughts or feelings or fear. I just want you to find your way in the most of and in the best way possible, which I feel like finding your way is always finding yourself, and it all leads to yourself. So don't fall into that world of fulfilling one's inner self or desires with other things, hon. Okay, I feel that very strongly, and I just want to pass that through to you because I feel it very strongly from your guides. Okay, I hope you have a beautiful day and many blessings to you, hon. It was a pleasure reading you. I know the light's very bright, so you couldn't really see the cards, so I tried to bring them up. But if anything, I hope you heard me well. And it was lovely to hear from you, and I hope we connect again soon, and I could give you another card reading. Lots of love from the heaven above. Bye now.